Okay, I am back and I actually leveled up my alchemy. And I brewed a lot of chamomile potions. I used up all my chamomile. Okay, now I guess we just need to rest. No more food. Can we cook something? Yeah, maybe we should cook everything. Select all, confirm. Okay. Awesome. Vegetable onion. Okay, let's sleep now. Save and sleep. Sleep and save. For how long? Maybe we should have... No. Go back. Nah. Okay, fine. I was thinking about drinking one of those potions. Okay, what the tiredness. So now it's 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. We need to sleep for 9 hours. Man. Okay. Apparently we woke up in the middle of the night. Nightmares again.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Necropolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Who's this?
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Are you, fair lady?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that... night?
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive.
Indeed.
Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Better than yesterday.
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
A good night rest.
Ma will be glad. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Ishvan thought my father sword my father, a beautiful maiden lie. It was just a dream, it doesn't mean anything. The enemy, the object, or the parent?
Pa, without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path. But I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that murderer.
Okay, I'll think about it. I don't care about old wives' tales. Honestly, I don't, but I'm gonna be nice to her. I don't want to upset her.
Thanks, Pablina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Perk points. Increasing Henry's level will also give you perk points. You can use them to unlock. Let's check the list. Main level. Okay. Charming man or opportunist? Mom always said you should do one good deed every day. You carry that mother's wisdom in your heart, and that's why you often carry it in the palm of your hand. Or opportunist. He who is friend to all is a friend to none. You can be a friend to anyone when it suits you, but you are a true friend, especially to yourself. I don't like the reputation thingy going on. I'm gonna spare it. Ascetic. The art of asceticism is inherent in hermits, but any pilgrim, serf, or traveler knows that the lack of food is a fairly common affliction of medieval man. So knowing how to get on by a little comes in handy more often than you'd like. Your nourishment will decrease 30% slower. In other words, you will last longer without food before hunger starts bothering you. Or thick-blooded, you seem to have a mighty protector in heaven who sees it that you don't enter eternity too soon. You will bleed noticeably slower. Still, if you don't bandage up, you'll die eventually. You'll just have more time. Blacksmith prestige. I don't remember this. This must be new. Speech. Okay. Secondary. Skills. Yes, alchemy. Because I leveled up. Art of preservation. Oh, craftsmanship. Horsemanship. Houndmaster. Stealth. Oh, man. Silent fiddler. Huh. Combat. And I only got 13 points. How am I gonna spend them? Stealth, bushman, one way or another. Scholarship won't be bad. Survival. On the poachers. Poaching is a dangerous trade, and the quest for rare herbs can be too. It is therefore necessary to know how to monetize your time and effort. You can sell herbs, game, hides, and trophies for double the price. Not bad. Wanderer. A wanderer often cannot choose where to lay his head and must take whatever is available. You, in your many journeys, have long been accustomed to discomfort. It's enough to keep your feet warm and your body dry. The quality of beds increases for you the higher your survival skill is, but at most this perk will improve the quality of bed to 50%. On higher quality beds, the perk will have no effect. That's just waste. Nimble fingers. Buckles seem to open by themselves. Laces untie as soon as you run your hand over them. You may sometimes have trouble tying your boots, but you've found other uses for this gift. When in time collecting Face of the pickpocketing minigame, you'll gain time. Fine, I'll take this one. And silent. Oh, so it is only 1 point. Ugh. So I can't take this one. I have 12 total points, but I can only spend them on some skills. Ooh, okay. Should I go with vitality? Only 1, yes. I think thick-blooded. Yeah. I'm not gonna go with ascetic, at least not yet. Main level. Should I waste one? Not really, not yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and 11. Okay, now I understand. Okay, so I'll have to take that as well. Alchemy, Art of Preservation. You know how to store ingredients properly and keep them in a fresh and edible state for longer. Or so you tell everyone. Raw food and the herbs you have in your inventory spoil 50% slower. That's good. Practicing the alchemical craft is a pure joy for you. You can brew for hours without any sign of fatigue. While brewing potions, your energy will slowly replenish and your nourishment will not decrease. That's good. Potion seller. Making potions is a demanding and prestigious art, but an alchemist still has to make a living. Ideally by selling his potions to travelers if they can handle them. That is, you can sell potions you brew for 30% more. Raw food and herbs don't spoil that fast. Well, they don't spoil because I'll eat them. Food at least. What should I choose? The least useful one. This might be the best one. This the second best. And I'm gonna pick this one. I'm trying to make my life harder than yeah, it has to be. Because last time I played the tutorial and a few hours of the game, I found it too easy. Now I'm playing on hardcore difficulty, but I'm gonna make it even more difficult for me. I'm gonna, as I said, for combat, I'm gonna try to use pole arms till I master them, then heavy weapons till I master them, then swords. And, oh yeah, another thing, I'm gonna try to only use clothes I buy myself. So no clothes that I pick up from enemies, but now I need to have some clothes on myself, right? So yeah, that's why I equip those. Don't want no indecent exposure. Razor sharp. Anyone who doesn't know how to take care of a sword, and especially its blade, should not wield such a weapon and should do better to hang a club on his belt. If you sharpen a weapon on the grindstone to a condition of 98% or higher, the weapon gains a bonus effect that increases its slashing damage by 10%. This effect will remain active as long as the weapon condition stays above 70. That's really good. But I'm not going to use swords for a long while. 7 League boots. The more time you spend on the road, the more you appreciate good quality boots. You can even customize your boots to fit like a glove. If you wear boots repaired by yourself, sprinting will cost you 25% less stamina, so you can run longer and further. That's very good. Well fitted. Tighten the lace here, add a leather hem between 2 sheets, sew the loose end, place the padding properly, fix the mesh correctly, and it's easier to wear and less noisy. Armor and clothing that you repair yourself with the armor kit will make less noise when worn. The effect lasts until the item's quality drops. Both of them are good. We're gonna go with less fitted. At least the stealth build is coming along nicely. Horsemanship. These won't help me for a long while, I think. At least for a couple of hours. Mastering the basics of mounted combat is a basic part of every squire's training, so don't slack off and make a good name for yourself and Lord Capon. Melee attacks from horseback will cost you 50% less stamina, and it will be harder for enemies to unseat you. Saddler, you've been around horses for a while now and become Because of your affinity for the craft, you've quickly learned a lot about saddles, harnesses, and other equestrian gear. Repairs with cobbler kit will be 20% more efficient. Additionally, because you know pouches and satchels well, you have a +1 bonus on thievery skills if you pickpocket. Yes. Hound Master. I don't have a dog. So let's see. Lifesaver. Many legends tell of a brave dog saving the lives of saints and kings by defending them against enemies. You're no legendary hero, and Mutt is far from a well-bred hound, but you can rely on him not to leave you in a lurch. Mutt will defend you in battle and even attack enemies at your command. Hunt. Hunting dogs are highly valued among the gentry. Mutt is far from being one, but once he catches the scent, he does quite well. You can command Mutt to hunt and send him after wild game. You'll find that he is a great help to you. Or Mutt can find anything except for his own tail, that is. You can command Mutt to sniff out places of interest or hunted game. To do this, select the free command. He'll alert you by barking if he finds something. Thanks to your loyal companion, you won't miss a thing. Yes, this one. Stealth. Stealth kill. Even the strongest armor has its weaknesses, and few meshes can withstand the triangular tip of a dagger. If you have a dagger equipped, you can perform a stealth kill maneuver. All you have to do is sneak up behind your unsuspecting victim and initiate a chokehold. Then be ready to press the attack to deliver the killing blow. May God have mercy on your soul. Takedown. There's no need to always reach for a weapon and waste lives. There are more merciful ways to deal with opponents and clear them out of your path. You can stealthily knock people out. To do this, sneak up to your victim and initiate a chokehold. Then be ready to press the attack to finish the action and knock out your opponent. It's a good idea to hide the unconscious body so nobody stumbles across it. Your victim will regain consciousness after some time, so whatever it is you're up to, make it quick. Bushman. You walk through undergrowth with the lightness of a breeze and the agility of a snake. You make 50% less noise when moving in bushes. Interesting. In one way or another, I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna beat you one way or the other. If an opponent defends against your attempt to stun or stealth kill them, they will suffer penalties to their stats. They will make it easier for you to defeat them conventionally. The effect lasts for 20 seconds. I'm gonna go with Bushman because probably I'm gonna do some hunting. Let's see. That's the survival. Okay, I remember I read this. This one's for beds. This one I can sell at everything at twice the price. So yeah, definitely that. Stats, main stats. Okay, let's go with the charming man. Before I do that, let me see my reputation. So everybody's happy with me, right? Yes, 55, 55, whatever. If we pick this, yes. Does it mess with the reputation? No. Because in the first version of the game, it messed with the reputation big time. Warfare. Evade. Okay, I'm going to read all of this. I'm going to read it now so I don't have to do it later. The saying, pity the blow that falls short, always puts a cunning smile on your face. In combat, you can use evasive maneuver. You can perform it by pressing the jump key along with the directional key. You can use it to quickly dodge attacks, move to a safer distance, or even move closer to your opponent. What's more, if you perform a dodge in the time frame for a perfect block, your opponent will lose his balance and it will be easier to break his defense. Ooh, that's not bad. Feint. In a duel, the first to surprise the opponent with an unexpected maneuver often wins. Knowing a quick feint can help you do that. If you move to attack from one direction but quickly charge directions just before your attack, your opponent will have less chance to parry the attack. Okay, perfect block. The optimal block is the one that is executed using the smallest necessary movement. This makes it fast, reliable, and opens up the possibility of immediately transitioning into a counterattack. The perfect block is the best way to deflect your opponent's attack. It doesn't cost any stamina, Oh, that's good to remember. And certain attacks can only be blocked with a perfect block. The shield on your combat rosette will light up green when you are able to perform a perfect block. Of course, I'm playing on hardcore difficulty, so I don't have a rosette. If you attack right after performing a perfect block, you can perform a counterattack or riposte. In combat, especially sword fighting, getting the timing of an attack right is half the victory. You can perform a riposte. Attack immediately after performing a perfect block. To perform a riposte, press the attack key as soon as your weapon touches the opponent's during the perfect block. A riposte can only be defended against with a perfect block. This technique is very effective against inexperienced swordsmen, and the duel of two master swordsmen is often a chain of perfect blocks followed by riposte until one of them slips up. Okay, and now we can choose between two. Head protection heroes wear helmets, but even the humblest subjects have the sense to get something for his head when his master calls him to arms. It's simple, a good helmet properly fitted and tied will save more lives than the most knowledgeable healer. If you're wearing a helmet, blows to the head will do 20% less damage. Steadfast, as has been said many times before, it's important to tire your opponent in battle and to retain enough strength to defeat him. The skill will help you to parry even powerful blows with ease. Block will cost you 20% less stamina, and your shield and weapon will wear down 20% slower by blocking. This one's better, but I would like to repair my weapons. So I'm gonna go with head protection even though I don't have anything on my head. Swords. Should I waste points now? I'm not using swords. Let's go with unarmed. Belligerent brawler. When you get angry, you don't waste time with words and get straight up to the point, and then you F shit up. Okay, after the first striking combat, subsequent unarmed attacks will cost you 20% less stamina and you deal 10% more damage. The effect lasts only 30 seconds. This burst also activates after performing a stealth takedown. Oh, that's good. The harder they fall. Weapons are overrated. Everyone relies on them, and they are surprised when you punch them up in the face. If you fight an unarmed opponent against an opponent with a weapon, your unarmed combat skill will count as... it's useless, but... what useless perk? Okay, marksmanship. Crippling shot. The main purpose of the archer in battle was not to kill the enemy directly, but to wound and thus weaken or incapacitate them for further combat. You've mastered this skill quite well. If you deal damage to an enemy with a ranged weapon, their stamina will recover more slowly and their combat ability will be reduced. Or steady aim. Marksmanship is above all the art of not rushing the shot and firing with certainty. If you don't move for 2 or more seconds while aiming, your stamina will drain 20% slower and your shots will be 50% stronger. I'm gonna go with crippling shot. So probably I'm gonna do some hunting. Okay, I think I got everything.
I need something to eat.
Again. Nourishment, 39.
I need to eat something.
No. Should be 46, I think. Yes. Eat everything.
There's no food for me here.
Can I cook anything? No, I cannot. How much food do I have? It's not in the best condition, but okay, let's eat that and this. Okay, water. Water gives me +1 nourishment. Chamomile brew. For 1 day, sleep will heal you 4 times faster and restore energy 2 times stronger. And I've got a savior schnapps as well. I just pressed Q because I thought I'd have some senses. Lock picking. Of course, I don't have a lockpick. You don't have a lockpick, you'll need a lockpick to pick locks. You can find them in various places or buy them from shady merchants. Okay, I'm gonna pick some bandages. Bandages.
Yes, Sigismund had him abducted. Have you not heard of it?
I don't see anything else to take from here. Anything else up here that I missed? Arrows. Never know when they might come in handy. Even if it's only a few. Huh. There are no lockpicks around here, are there? Kind of remember that there were, but apparently I am mistaken. Okay, let's not waste any more daylight. Hello, good morning everyone. Are we still hungry? It's not E. What was it? C? No, man. How do I switch between... Let me see. Help. A and D. Okay. What's this used for? Tailor. Oh, I could repair a bunch of stuff, but they're not mine. Marksman, I don't have anything to fix.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us!
I will. Just 1 second. I need to take everything. Bacon. Mmm, yummy. Hungry Henry. 21. That's a lot. Nutrition. Okay. Let's take a sip.
Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bohemia told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The 3rd time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Their Hans was captured by humans.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
Mercenaries from Hungary. Brutal cutthroats.
You haven't come across them? They're savages from the Hungarian lands. The core of Sigismund's army. Who knows what heathen gods they pray to? They hold nothing sacred. They pillage, rape, and murder. They razed my hometown of Skalitz to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleyov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know,
Audentes.
audentes.
Fortuna Juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
This game puts a smile on my face, man.
Motto of ours. Fortune favours the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
Ah, but you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
Okay.
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat! He got shot in the backside!
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
How did you beat the cutthroat? Thanks for getting me here.
No, true. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Bohemia, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bohemia.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see.
Awesome.
It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana. This'll come in handy.
And she gave me
No doubt.
savor schnapps.
But we'd better get going now.
Recipe.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskowitz.
Of all places. And it's not the first time.
I know.
Okay,
It's going
herbs.
past, and I thought I'd try to sell some baskets and ointments there.
Let me
And
cook something. Before we do anything, we should select all. Confirm. Awesome.
if anyone comes here again threatening you, I'll put them in their place with an
I'll
arrow.
take some of
Maybe it's a good thing you
some
wasn't here.
plants.
They catch you, and I dread to think what they do with you.
They'll never catch me.
Some nettle.
Take down a hair
You
on
should
the
also.
and a man's an easier
You won't
job.
get any cleaner.
Enough.
Okay.
You've got a steady hand and an eye like a hawk.
Let me see just one small thing. How many recipes do I know? I should have read that. No. If I press tab, no.
We got growler.
I've got chamomile decoction. Oh, I only know chamomile decoction. Okay, I understand. Let me read books. This one, Save Your Schnapps. Save your game, and when brewed well, also increases your strength, vitality, and agility. Yes. So I need nettle. Okay, I got some nettle. And a drop of belladonna, which I do not have.
But there's no end of work to do.
Maybe I should.
Thank you, Pavlena.
I don't
know what I'd do
nettle. No belladonna around here.
Good
I
day.
guess not.
Yeah. Greetings.
Man, there's no way to talk to your mom. She was like, yeah, greetings. Okay, I got a lot of nettle. Awesome. Let's see what
Nothing
Hans has
against
to
the
say.
hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
What about the rest of our company? Yeah, they're gone,
What about the
unfortunately.
rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
Nah.
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
You're not
I
so
know how
sweet.
it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes, we'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's
I'm not
get
gonna
going.
use it.
Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Repetition gained again. That's interesting. On our way from Bohemia, this sweet old lady. Give her a hug. She even gave us some money. Such a sweetheart. Deep Silver presents Warhorse Studios production. I have too much respect for the developers as to butcher their names. so you can read them on screen. Hans is such a child, man. Trotsky Castle. Ooh, hey there, Lee. We look like two beggars. Such a funny intro. Okay, we finally reached Trotsky Castle.
I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Apparently everyone's taking their beauty sleep. Their afternoon beauty sleep. Oh, someone approaches. Who could it be? Who could it be?
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am? No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai. Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message, and it's sealed.
Good intervention.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws.
Oh.
The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Begone!
Man, he was anxious.
Whether you like it or not, it's your city. Hands off me!
Look, wait. Wait, one moment!
Crap.
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
That is... Crush the tavern.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
Time to make some money, honey.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? Oh, I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
First, we have to wash and change. We have to get our letter back. We can all...
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
Have to burn... we can't go back.
You're right. We're a pair of tramps. But we can't go back.
You're telling me?
It'd be a total disgrace.
Well, you'd get over it, but what about me? I wanted to use this expedition to show Uncle Hanush that I'm adult and ready to rule Perkstein. But now, there's no way we can go back now. Not in this state. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
My reputation keeps getting up.
We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas.
They're dead.
Instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
You're not to blame for their deaths. I'm just as much to blame. Let's go back and bury them.
It's not your fault they died. Don't blame yourself.
We have to take care of their bodies at least. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Bajenas. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission.
True.
We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Indeed.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Don't lose hope.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
Ooh, who we have here?
What is it? It's that woman from the pond.
Hallelujah, Domine.
One you gave us away for.
Viper, that witch. Wench.
What I tell you?
The other one here.
Vouch for who we are. Go to her.
Okay, I think this is the perfect moment to end the episode.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh, my. Oh, can you smell that too?
The faces.
It stinks like something died here.
I guess that will be us.
You're the one from that pond.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster. If you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment. I heard some.
Okay, thank you for watching. Be sure to check the next episode. Leave a like, subscribe if you want to see the full playthrough, but most importantly, have a wonderful rest of your days. Audentes fortuna juvat, my dear friends. Till next time, bye bye.
What was that?